Let me guess, you are trying to get into online business, you simply don't know where to start, you don't know what business model to start, or maybe you're already driving traffic to an Instagram page or to, an ad campaign, and you simply don't know how to monetize that traffic. Well, in today's video, we're going to break down exactly how to optimize a sales funnel, okay? How to effectively convert the traffic that you have already, driven to your Instagram page and convert that amount, no matter how small, no how big. Maybe you have 1,000 followers, maybe you have 100 followers and you're getting 500 views, per video. How to convert that small amount of traffic to an insanely profitable business, okay? And this is all done through optimizing the sales funnel. So go ahead and watch this video, and I hope you take something away from it. What's up, guys? My name is Josh Harford, and we are doing this live on July 4th. You guys will see some of the fireworks back there. It's going to be pretty cool. Today, we're going to be going over just some basic online business principles that I picked up and things that you can learn to kind of take the knowledge you have already, maybe in the space, maybe you have been introduced to several different business models, you just don't know which one really to pursue. This is going to help you kind of break down and analyze exactly what you should be putting your effort into and really how to actually view online business in the correct way, okay? A lot of these gurus are out there telling you you can make $10,000 a month doing this, you can make $50,000 a month doing this, and it really messes with your brain, right? Because you're thinking like, dude, why is this not working for me? Or how can I not figure this out, okay? And it really comes down to the first slide right here. Traffic equals money nowadays. So when you could be talking about, a dropshipping business, so you're running traffic through a store or something, or you have a social media page that converts. It could be just running traffic through that social media page and converting that audience. Pretty much in online business, everything depends on traffic and be able to route traffic towards a certain funnel or a certain page that simply converts the audience. So today, we're just going to be going over exactly how you can effectively monetize traffic that you already have, okay? So I'm not going to talk about content creation or actually creating the traffic today. I'm going to be talking about once we have that traffic, how are we going to monetize that and actually optimize that funnel to make the most amount of money possible. So let me go into the second slide. So let's just talk about some of the definitions real quick. Prospect is someone inside the sales funnel, okay? Traffic are new people who come to your page or ad, okay? Friction is the time and effort it takes for traffic to be converted to a paying customer, okay? That's just like the timeline, essentially. CR, this means conversion rate. It's basically the percentage, of traffic that enters a sales funnel and actually buys your product or service, okay? And, it's the ability to drive traffic correctly. Like that ability, that skill in itself will equal money for you. So if we can get this down, then you will simply be able to, this is a valuable skill, dude. If you can simply take, let's say like 100,000 eyeballs and you can optimize that, you can convert that to a super high conversion rate and a super high profitability, then companies will pay you for this. Like personal brands will pay you for this, okay? Theme pages will pay you for this. There's an infinite amount of ways you can leverage the skill to make your money in the future, okay? So let's talk about how to generate traffic just for a second, okay? You can create traffic by, creating viral content online, so getting eyeballs on a page, on a piece of content. You can gain traffic by running ads, okay? Running Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Instagram ads to a social media page or something. That's all forms of generating traffic, through paid advertisements or even like, personal brand shout outs. So paying for shout outs, okay? That's a whole nother thing we'll dive into later. Also, outreaching is another method of getting traffic because you're simply manually doing it instead of having this source like a piece of content or an ad that's attracting people, okay? Outreaching is more like you're the source and you're outreaching to other people, okay? So once you have traffic, you can easily monetize it, okay? And you must monetize it because there are people with millions of followers out there, okay, on social media platforms that are simply not making any money because they haven't optimized their page, their content, their funnel to actually convert that audience. Oh man. You guys are getting a show back there. So today we won't talk about driving traffic. We'll talk about how to leverage the current traffic you do have and squeeze as many sales as possible from that traffic that you do have existing. Okay, so skill is, money pulled from X amount of traffic. That's really what we're going to focus on. How much money can we pull out of a certain audience or a certain amount of traffic that's coming through our, magnet, okay? You'll 90% of the time monetize traffic with a product, okay? The other 10% is like services you can do as well, but let's focus on how we can do it with the product, okay? With products, there's friction in the sales process, okay? The ultimate skill that we're going to be focusing on, okay? We talked about being able to, effectively convert X amount of traffic to dollars, but the ultimate skill is the ability to reduce friction from the traffic to the product, okay? So this is really going into the back end stuff. We're going to dive into actually how to make this work, how to optimize a funnel so that when your prospect jumps on your Instagram page, okay, he is crystal clear on how he can buy the product. So there's no crazy friction that he's going to drop off. Because that's the thing, dude. Like, a lot of you think that if you can just get traffic, then you'll get rich. But that's simply not the case, okay? You can drive millions and millions of people to your page, but if it's not optimized, dude, you'll not make a penny, okay? So this is why it's super important to learn the skill, and this is something that, like I said before, can be applied to pretty much every single industry and even to jobs, okay? So the question is, how can I make it easier and faster for the customer to buy? The pursuit of this question will decrease friction, okay, thus increasing the conversion rate. Conversion rate is, like I said, is the traffic to customer ratio. So how many customers buy per customers coming into the funnel, okay? Let's jump to the next one. Objective is to balance, not necessarily decrease, the traffic friction and increase conversion rates, okay? Then this is key. A lot of times you think, all right, friction, let's eliminate all friction. So let's just say when the person gets on the Instagram page, let's just post a link to buy the product. Boom. That isn't necessarily going to work. If it's a $10,000 product and you have a random amount, a random customer on your Instagram page, they just see the 10,000, they're not going to want to buy, okay? So it's a matter, the skill is a matter of, balancing the friction in a way that is optimized for you and for your product, okay? This is massive. The cost of your product will have a lot to do with how much friction you need to include in that funnel, okay? Here's a quick tip, a quick, way you can kind of analyze this. The more expensive the product is that you're selling, most likely the more friction you will need for the funnel. So friction can include, qualifying the prospect, simply giving more information about the product so that it nurtures the prospect who's coming through that funnel more so that they want to buy. Okay, this is really important to understand. It's not just about decreasing friction, because that's easy. You can just wipe out all the pages, just have the buy page. That simply isn't going to work. Okay? So it's about balance, all right, and increasing the conversion rate. Okay, so how to decrease the friction for the customer? Because most of you guys probably have the problem of just having too much friction, okay? You can probably, I'm sure some of you guys, if you have a product already listed on your page, it's probably simply, you probably don't actually have any friction on there. That's the problem. So, like I said, it's about balance, but let's say you have too much friction. Let's say you have too many pages that the customer has to go through to buy your product and they simply don't make it out the other end. So optimize the sales funnel and content nurturing. That is simply how you're going to do this, okay? You can simply decrease the friction of your, funnel by optimizing the sales funnel and the content nurturing. Or the content nurturing is basically content that is, making up the advertisement if the traffic is coming through the ad, or it is really the content nurturing of the actual, like digital assets and digital real estate that you have on your Instagram page or something. The reels, the posts, all that stuff, that's all, nurturing your audience in a certain way. And if you can optimize that, nurturing and that the content you're actually pushing out on your Instagram page is actually nurturing the audience in a way that's optimizing them before they get into the funnel, then that's going to help you. That's going to give you the ability to decrease the friction on your funnel. Okay, so content nurturing is defined by two things. All right, your ability to build KLT, so the know, like, trust factor, and basically convert traffic from being like problem aware, okay, aware of their problem, to solution aware, so aware of your solution. This is the whole point of the content that you're pushing out on your Instagram page, okay? The first one, like I said, ability to build KLT. This is what 70 or 80% of your content is going to be about, okay? It's going to be about building trust, giving away stuff for free, giving value for free, and no pitches, all right? And the second part, that 20-30%, right, is going to be converting that existing, traffic that you're getting into your page from knowing that they have a problem, right, to knowing your solution. All right, this is in a way like the pitch, okay? But in all those pieces of content, that 20-30%, you're not necessarily just pitching, okay? You're actually, providing a solution, and you're letting the traffic that you already have, your audience, know that you own the solution and that they want it, okay? So content nurturing is all about positioning content correctly in a way that prepares people for the sales funnel, okay? Sales funnel cannot do everything, all right? Let's break down optimizing a sales funnel real quick, because remember, sales funnel, if you don't know what it is, it's like I said already, but if you're confused, is the process that a prospect takes, right? It's actually when a person from your traffic base, from your content from your Instagram page, it's when they become a prospect, all right? That's when they enter the sales funnel, and that's basically the process it takes for them to buy your product, okay? So first, what is the sales funnel? I'm getting ahead of myself. Sales funnel is the process a prospect takes from first learning about your product to finally purchasing it, okay? A typical sales funnel might look like this, all right? So we have the advertisement, and then it goes to the landing page, and then it goes to the payment processor, and then the buy page, okay? So this is like the final payment. Okay, this is what a typical sales funnel might look like. If you're driving traffic from advertisement, you can simply replace the advertisement with like an Instagram page or an Instagram reel, and they'll have the same effect, okay? So, or another example could be, Instagram and then the link tree. So you're sending someone to maybe a link tree on your bio, and then to the landing page in that link tree, to the payment processor, and then the buy, okay? So a high conversion is a result of a balanced friction in the funnel. Friction isn't bad necessarily. Like I said before, it's sometimes used to make it harder to purchase a product, thus increasing the perceived value. This is massive, okay? If it's hard for someone to actually buy your product and you're purposely making it hard, then the value, the perceived value of that product will actually go up, because they see, oh, I can't even get it if I wanted to. If I have $10,000 in cash and the product is $5,000 and I can't even get my hands on it, dude, then that's going to skyrocket the perceived value of that product. And this has to be done in a curated, in a correct way, I have to say. It can't just be done on accidentally, something you have to work on, okay? Most newbies don't know how to position friction, which is why, their conversions suck, okay? It's why they just simply cannot get those conversions down, okay? That's why it's a skill. You want just the amount of friction needed to gently pull the prospect through the funnel while maintaining their interest, okay? So an example of when purposeful friction is useful is when you have a high ticket product, okay, 2, a sales funnel, and when you need to really qualify your prospects so you're not wasting your time on sales calls, okay? This is massive. I don't think I worded that right. Forgive me. But like I said, high ticket product, if it's an expensive product, you need more friction, okay? And 2, you want, the sales call funnel, okay? If you got a funnel where people are actually getting on the sales calls and stuff, you don't want to be wasting your time. You don't want to be wasting your sales reps' time. So you want to make sure that it's properly, the sales funnel is properly, qualifying that the prospects are coming through the funnel so that they're not wasting your time, okay? So, but when you have a more affordable product, right, and no sales call funnel, right, 90% of the time, the less friction, the better, okay? You can overly complicate this so much, and you can confuse the prospects coming through. so much, all right? So here's an example of a bad sales funnel, all right, for a $50 drop shipping course. So let's pretend we're selling a $50 drop shipping course, and there's just too much friction and the prospect loses interest, okay? So we have the Instagram ad, all right? And it goes to the Instagram page, let's pretend, and then it goes to the link in bio, right? They tell, hey, link in bio, click the link in bio. So they go to the link tree, right, which is, in the bio. Then they hit the landing page in that link tree. They join a community. They had to watch the intro videos. They had to click the link in the description. They had to, all the stuff, right? You can read it right here. They had to hit the landing page. They had to book an appointment. They had to get on a sales call, and they had to buy, okay? Way too much friction, bro. This is going to kill every single prospect coming through this page. So with enough traffic, it could work potentially. If you're sending like millions and millions of people down this funnel, then potentially some people will buy, but the conversion rate is going to be dirt. Okay, the whole point of this is to optimize the traffic that you already have. Okay, so but remember, like, the skill, okay? The higher the conversion rate, not more traffic in this instance. So this funnel is especially worse if it's a cheap, like, $20 product. Might make sense. This type of funnel might make sense if it was like a $20,000 product, all right? So what was wrong? It simply took like too long for the prospect to buy the product, all right? This is the biggest rule. More friction equals drop off in prospects, okay? No matter how expensive the product is, no matter any situation, the more friction you have in the sales funnel, the more prospects will simply drop off, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, all right? But this is something you have to keep in mind. So let's take a look at the funnel again and assume a realistic drop off in traffic. So this is the same exact funnel, this overly, like crazy, terrible funnel, right? So let's say, we start with 100%. By the sales call, we're predicting that prospect is going to drop off, all right? All the prospects. So let's say we have 1,000 people, right? By the second call to action, go to the Instagram page from the ad, about like 50% of the traffic will be there. And then you can see by the end, all the traffic is spent. So no money. Assuming we send 1,000 people down that funnel, nobody will buy, okay? So how can we optimize this funnel? Okay, so let's recreate it, reducing the friction to maximize the conversion rate, okay? So number one, we have nurture content, all right? Number two, they have to comment a keyword, okay? Number three, they have to join a community, okay? Number four, there's a landing page and testimonials directly on that community, and then they buy from there. So this is assuming we get 100% people going through that nurture content. 5% of them comment a keyword, okay? This is literally 5% see the Instagram reel. They're like, oh, comment, free, and I'll send you the community or something. So they do that. 4% join the community because, they asked for the keyword, so it's a pretty high percentage. 2% go to the landing pages and testimonials, and then 0.5% actually buy the product. So automatically, this is 10 times better than that less product, all right? We already have 0.5% of the customers, of the prospects going through that funnel buying the product. So that's a win, okay? So here we have a 1% conversion rate, or no, it's a 0.5% conversion rate, okay? So in other words, if we send 1,000 people through this funnel, we'd average around 5 sales, which would be $250 in sales. So $50 product. So obviously, it takes a lot of optimization to make a funnel convert consistently, but the more time and effort you put in, the higher your conversion will be, resulting in more sales for your business, okay? So always remember, simplicity is key. Now building a high conversion, a converting sales funnel is, it's a backbone to every single online business, all right? I'm not just saying this to read off the script. It's actually true, bro. Like, whether you're in like e-commerce or digital marketing, running an agency, etc., having the ability to optimize sales funnels is a skill business owners and companies will pay you 6 figures for, okay? So as you're trying to start an online business, it's crucial to know this skill 100%. What I touched on was just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to actually how to optimize and increase the profitability of a sales funnel. So, if you want to learn this valuable skill, more in depth, I do coach people. All right, this is why I'll close this. I do coach people how to, one-on-one actually, how to really increase the conversion rates on their funnel, and I'll personally evaluate whatever situation you're in, how much traffic you're bringing in, how to optimize the traffic, how to go more viral on your Instagram page, pretty much the whole package, okay? I'm not a guru trying to sell you a course and then run off, okay? I actually ensure you learn what's needed to succeed, okay? That's why I have a crazy guarantee of 1,000 followers and $1,000 profit. I'm not taking everyone on because I need that, if I'm going to guarantee that, I need to know that you're going to succeed, okay? So if you want to pursue mentorship with me, then just click the link in the description. If not, I highly recommend following me to receive free training like this. So I'm going to be posting lots of these videos, just teaching you guys what I know, okay? So if you're actually interested in one-on-one mentorship, then it's not for everyone. I'm not taking everyone on, obviously. I just don't have time for that. I'm really busy, and I want to make sure whoever I work with, I know will actually succeed with whatever I teach them, okay? I need you to go all in, dude. That's what I'm here for. If I'm going to coach you, then I need to know that you're going to go all into this. You're going to lock in. You're actually going to make it work so that you can become, testimonial for me and testimonial for yourself to know that you can actually do it. And I know you can do it, dude. Like, I've done this myself multiple times. I've created crazy, traffic, crazy like sales funnels and stuff that's converted really well. And I know I can take whatever you have right now, and no matter where you're at, dude, like I don't necessarily care about your situation where you're at right now. I just care that you will go all in, okay? If you are, let's say you have, like, you're just starting up your Instagram page, but you're super ambitious, okay? I will take you on just because I know you can make it work. Whereas if you have, let's say, 20,000 followers right now, and you're just simply not ambitious at all, I might not work with you, okay? So I want to make sure I can help you succeed in that way. So if you want to get started learning how to build a highly converting sales funnel, first of all, sign up for a system.io, for free in the description. So this is the software that I use personally to build my funnels. It's super useful. It's free. All right. No cost whatsoever. There is a paid subscription, but you can pretty much do everything for free, everything you need. So it's a software you can use to practice building your first funnels, okay? So, and it gives you the room to experiment, try things out. And this is exactly how I learned this skill of converting a funnel, for absolutely free. So with all that said, good luck, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope you took something away from it. Like I said, go in the bio, go in the link in the description, and sign up for one-on-one coaching if that's something you'd be interested in. And, sign up for System.io for free, totally free, no catch whatsoever. Great software, totally recommend it if you want to actually start learning how to optimize a sales funnel. So, with all that said, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.